intentional. Oh, I didn't even know she was in here. Hello. I saw you leave. I didn't realize you were even in here. I was never muted in deaf. That was Treyarch. No, have not been at all. Hmm. I'm just playing Honkai right now. While I wait for Treyarch to come back. Oh, the mount farming? Going fine. Oh, fine. I think we did each one. I don't think we wiped once. Which usually when I do it with Kimmy and Belial, we'll wipe like 2 or 3 times before we get our clear. It's just skill level. That's all it is. I was playing Kimmy and Belial are just regular players. When I did it with Turk and Fox and Fox's friend, all of them run raids, so they know how to adapt and adjust, and so it was really nice and easy and simple. They have a little dice rolling game event thing in Honkai right now that I was just doing. Alright, I just finished it though. Yeah, you have a card, and then you roll and have to try to beat your opponents and all that stuff. The dice one, yeah, I'm doing the streaming one now. The dice one was easy for me to do while I was in my car, like at work, so. Yeah, I'm gonna be going on to that now. I'm just trying to get Constellation 2 Evanesca. Evanescia? Yeah. I have her Constellation 1 right now, but I'm trying not to spend any money because the second part of the Fate collab is coming here in 3 months. Mm-hmm. We're getting Rin and Gilgamesh. I think Gilgamesh is free, like Archer was, and then Rin is gonna be the one that you have to roll on. But my goal will be to Constellation 2, both of them, just like I did Archer and Saber. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna have as much saved up because I did not like Amphorius, um, and I actually like this expansion, so there's a lot more characters that I want. Yay! Hmm. Where are the cats? Yeah, he's strong. Unfortunately, he's fallen off a lot recently, but he's still good. Yeah, I have that, and he's actually really good. Even I don't even have his light cone, and he's really good. Yeah, his crit buffs are really nice too. Yeah, I mean she's really good. The general, she's the best support for Elation right now, and she'll probably carry you through the rest of the expansion for any Elation character you get. Oh yeah, Kimmy got him too. Yeah. Yeah, he was the first 5-star I got, and I got him C1 by accident. I did a 10 roll and got 2 of them, and I was like, oh, that has never happened to me in this game since.
You might have hit your, what probably happened is you might have hit your...
Yeah, but I wouldn't cause for the second one to roll. I just got lucky. And I, like, never used him. I just never, I still have him, but he's not properly built, and I like him as a character. But yeah, I don't have his light cone. He's fully like tomes and stuff, but I think if I go to the character guide, if I go to his relics are only A rank. And hello. I don't even have the right artifacts on him. I have the base ones, but not the ball and the chain. I don't have the right ones on that at all.
I know Rim said something about getting food soon. I just finished eating, and yeah, we can see what we all have and figure it out.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out. I'm streaming. I have it going. I put the stream in the general chat, but I'm just streaming Honkai while I'm waiting for food.
17 runs of freaking billiard.
Yeah, I think there was 2 people that didn't get right. I think it was Orleans and...
I need it as well.
Oh, 3 people. Okay.
Store.
If we got folks around, we can definitely farming that. I may just need to make like box flat around. Excuse me.
I feel that I'm not allowed to take my allergy medicine right now, and I'm dying. I had to teach Kimmy how to mow the lawn because I wasn't going to be able to this week, and it needs to get done tomorrow. If I do it, I'll get hay fever.
I recently replaced my the filter and mask on my peanut machine, and while I can definitely tell it's making a bit of a difference, it also felt like I was having to breathe a bit deeper last night. And I woke up and like the first thing I did was on my nose.
Ew.
It's something that I probably need to ask the doctor about at some point, but I think
I wasn't even able to do anything. That's funny.
I'm assuming these were just regular choppers.
Yeah, so I have, so these are, my characters are built right now, and the first few levels are like genuinely easier. Um, this is a roguelike that exists in the game. And it's like a weekly thing. She just came out, so I've been trying to build her, and I'm rolling on her right now. This is a trial character that I'm using, and then this it says Rem, so obviously that's me. And then this is my healer, but it's my Fox team. But it's an Elation team. Elation is all about like follow up attacks. And since I started that match with her special skill, she did all her follow up attacks immediately, and it just killed everything. So I'm just like, okay. Designate one domain to become. I don't want negative. But I like this game because it just plays like Final Fantasy, and the roguelike is fun. Uh, yeah, and they've changed it now. They've updated what this one is and have different things, and they've closed off the old area and updated it to this one. I'm just gonna kill them. I don't want to deal with it. I just did her ult. I had it ready. Confirm. Sure. Unfortunately, it gave me a bunch of shit I didn't want to start my run with, so I'm gonna have to go back and retroactively fix it all. It gave me a bunch of stuff for a different build, and I'm like, no. Increase losing when losing a domain, increase the level of a random domain by 1. Now, upon entering each domain, deletes all negative beacon. Okay, we'll do this one. Yeah. Yeah. So in the bottom right of my screen, I don't know, does it show the Discord overlay with me talking on the screen? Okay. So in the bottom right of my screen, you'll see support, and which is their skill. I have 5 of those that I can use right now. Square is just a regular like initiate fight, and then R1 is just my sprint. So for her, it's a support. And then for him, it enhances. And then for her, it'll impair my enemy. And then with this, I'll engage combat, and she'll get a buff when I enter. Yeah. I didn't even get to use all my ults. Lame. Yeah, we'll grab this one. And if they have the little book, the rewards, if they have a little book in the top right, it means I haven't grabbed them before. And when you kind of build a collection, you will get summoning currency. So it's good to try to grab stuff that you haven't gotten before. So sometimes you have to wage, is it worth for the build or is it worth it for the summon currency? Correct, yeah. So usually I usually will go for summon currency over build. Um yeah. Yeah. My little bean. She is by far my strongest character. And they just buffed her too. The little green-haired girl. She's yeah. So in games like these, like in a lot of gachas, when you get the same character multiple times, it makes them stronger. Uh, I've gotten her four. I've gotten her 4 times, and so she is very strong. Yeah, and then they just because so I had 3 of her, and then they gave us one for free. So I grabbed her for that because they have a free shop and they give you a currency when they add new characters to it. And so her and one other character got added, and so I didn't get the last one because I didn't care about it. So I got one of How the little green-haired girl, and then Robin, who is another support character. I got them both. But yeah, now honestly, probably unless there's the person that they add is like somebody I'm really into, I will probably just keep grabbing How and get her all the way up to fully maxed out. All right. So I want to get one of these two because I haven't gotten them before. Immediately obtain 3 cosmetic fragments after entering a total of 5 domains. Card will be then destroyed or form fragments. Oh no! What about this one? I think this one, the other one that I got when domains are deleted, a domain gets leveled up. So I want to do this one because this will delete a domain, and we'll get rid of a store, and then yep, that immediately got leveled up. Okay, cool. That did work the way I wanted it to. Yeah, so then I can go to these little cats and I can overwrite things that I have. So these all have the elation cup on them. So let's overwrite this one. I don't really like any of these, so I'll grab one that I don't have, and then we'll immediately re-roll it again. This one's not bad. I'll leave that there for a second. Okay, and I'm out of money now. And then you can power up the things that you've gotten. Make them stronger. All right.
All's revealed in the pedestal without a trace.
But yeah, this character, the pink-haired one that I have, um, in all of these Honkai, Genshin, ZZZ games, they have alternate universe versions of characters. And Yaimiko from Genshin Impact, who was the pink-haired fox, was one of my favorite characters. Is the one that I have constellation. I think almost up to. I think I've gotten her 4 or 5 times now. Um, and she is by far my favorite character in that game. This is her counterpart in this game. So she just came out recently.
Here's a bad omen slip. No need to thank me. The game is fixed.
The one thing I like about this game versus like Genshin or the other ones is the main character is actually like very strong in this game, where in the other ones they're not at all.
Do your worst, Master Fox. I decide the rules of the game.
Yeah, this whole world was supposed to be like Japan Shibuya themed, um, but due to tensions between China and Japan, they removed a bunch of the Japanese symbolism in this patch. It actually made the expansion come out a little bit later. Yeah. Which sucks because this was the one that I was really looking forward to the most. Usually the Japanese patches are always my favorite.
You stepped out of line.
Your moment to shine. Right now. Stage is yours.
The game is fixed. Troublemaker? I'd like to be one too. Out scatter.
Yeah, I'm actually Kimmy and I are going to round one bowling. They have a collaboration with Honkai going on right now that we're gonna go and try to do that with some of our friends on Friday. It starts on Friday. Yeah.
You stepped out of line. Do your worst, Master Fox. I decide the rules of the game. May you have the best of luck. To an explosive star.
Yeah. When's the last one is which one? The American one, right?
Japan. No, the Japan is the last one. We just had the North American one, which is Anaheim.
Yeah, there's two more.
There's the one in Germany, and then there's the one in Japan. Japan is the last
When's the one in Germany?
July 25th.
Okay.
I couldn't look it up.
Yeah, see, I'm all out of skills now. I used too many of them. But yeah, this whole like roguelike thing, a very close version to this is coming to that Grand Blue game that I wanted people to play.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Yeah. So Berlin is the 25th and 26th, and then Tokyo is the October 31st and November 1st.
Nice.
Both of them are on a weekend.
Oh, that was cool because I deleted one got leveled up, and then the thing that it was deleting also got changed and then leveled up. That was a cool combo.
The game is fixed. People always say that the will of heaven can't be overturned. But I wish to observe the heavens with my divination. Here's a bad omen slip. No need to thank me. Few steps out of line.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I can make my own rules at the time.
Clouds scatter. May you have the best of luck. To an explosive start.
All martial arts are mine to command. Your turn!
The game is fixed.
I try to ult, and the game says no. We're just gonna kill him anyway. Again! Ha 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 ha!
The game is fixed. Do your worst, Master Fox. That's the rules of the game. You stepped out of line. Do your worst, Master Fox. That's the rules of the game.
Oh my god, her ults just got recharged again.
Do your worst, Master Fox. That's the rules of the game. The game is fixed.
It's because of some of the things that I've chosen for the
Do your worst, Master Fox.
for the roguelike options. Well, that was easy. I want to point out I am on one of the harder difficulties for this roguelike. Which one? We'll do the one that goes along with Elation.
So I was looking at the last contest back in 2017. That was the last one that they held in Germany was in Frankfurt. And I'm like, what time would it be if I just ordered something that is a
You stepped out of line. Fortune favors the bold. Make your move. Clouds scatter.
UK is usually about 12, if not more. Or no, you're right. It is about 5 to 10.
Hilarious.
Gonna hold everyone back again.
Yeah.
Thank you for your help. People always say that the will of heaven, but I to observe the heavens with my divination. Do your worst, Master Fox.
Yeah, it's like 9 hours for you.
Here's about omens first. No need to thank me.
Well, yeah, they're 12 hours from us.
You stepped out of line. Do your worst, Master Fox.
Oh, he's got so little health. This is such a waste. Oh well, she recharged her ult immediately anyway. Yeah, Japan will be the big one. That's usually the one that I care about the most. Yeah, and there's other ways to go through this. I have a special thing, the little dude that keeps showing up on the left-hand side. The more battles I do, the more I get out of stuff. There's other ones where like there's occurrences that can happen where it's like do this and you'll get this, or do this and you'll get this out of it, or take this negative thing for 10 turns and then it'll turn into something crazy. Like there's builds towards that. I prefer usually combat builds personally. They're more fun.
Your moment to shine. Light it up. Right now. Stage is yours.
You stepped out of line. Trouble ahead. What? Stars of fortune. Favor us.
So, Trek, if you look at my characters on the bottom of the screen, they all have these. Some of them have these little masks on them. Elation characters, which is a certain like combat type. They are, and I have the little mask on that's on the side too, above my skills. Elation characters will also proc that. They are, they worship the god of elation, or are paired with the. Shut up. You'll hear what she said in a second. Because she was like, hesitation leads to defeat, you know. Because I wasn't attacking. The more that's called certified banger. And you can definitely tell the translation team like worked with fucking Gen Z on this shit. It's called certified banger. The more certified banger Evanesca has, the more damage she does. So right now she's sitting at 580. And different things that my characters can do can increase the certified banger that she collects. And some things can make it reduce. When I was popping off that time, where it was just back to back to back to back, I had capped her certified banger at 999 plus. Uh, yeah. Because every time she was doing something, it would then also trigger that, and it would trigger the roguelike stuff that I've been gathering, because a lot of them have elation buffs on them. So it was yeah, any of these cups are elation. That's the sign of the god of elation. That's basically what this game works around, is different gods and different play styles based on those gods. So like I have a dot team, which is based around the god of nihility, which is the god of death, and it's placing dots on things and slowly corroding them away, like death. I have another one that is a break team. Break teams, thankfully, don't usually have a god that they pair with. It's usually a special ability that somebody has. But the main character that I have on that is based around destruction, which makes sense. Breaking their shields, and that's what they do. I have another one that's hunt, and usually a lot of hunt ones, you can only hyper focus a single enemy, but they'll kill them very quickly. Archer from Fate is the path of the hunt. So you use his bow and just keep hitting people over and over and over and over and over again. Attaches beacon blessing side comma. Sure.
Based on combat analysis,
I guess technically the god that does break is Harmony, which is weird. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm on this whole each like expansion usually it focuses around one or two different gods. And this we are on the planet where the god of elation literally resides over it, and once every so many years there's effectively they took the Holy Grail War and were like, hey, it happens on this planet.
Pretty quick way to explain it.
Yeah, it's I think it's literally like seven people are chosen to fight over wish power, and elation is just people enjoying themselves however it can be. And some people enjoy that by massacring people. Some people enjoy that as causing, being like a VTuber. Some people do it as like trying to help people find joy in things. Um, but some people will bastardize that to where they'll like try to mind control people to have joy. Um, and that was the patch that I was just dealing with. But some typical Fate stuff, something happened so many years ago, just like the stuff between Fate Zero and Fate Stay Night, where something happened, something went wrong, and normally it's like 100 years between these, and it's only been 15 years between, just like in Fate. So they literally were like, "Hey, Fate." Which is funny because we even have a Holy Grail War in this game because of the Fate crossover. And then we're getting the second part to the Fate crossover in about 3 months where they're adding Rin and Gilgamesh as playable characters. From my understanding, I think they said that the creator of this and the creator of Fate are fans of each other's games. All right.
All's revealed. Let's rock. Tail trial without a trace.
But yeah, I'm a sucker for turn-based RPGs, JRPGs.
You stepped out of line. People always say that the will of heaven can't be overturned. But I wish to observe the heavens with my divination. Hear the ballet?
Yeah, the god of elation's name is Aha. AHA.
Do your worst, Master Fox. I decide the rules of the game.
That 13 mil? God damn.
You stepped out of line. Fortune favors the bold. Make your move. Do your worst, Master Fox. I decide the rules of the game.
I think the most I've done with her is 33, but that was pretty well off. There we go. That'll finish that one. Cool. Yeah, these equation expansion things that I get are the real big things. You have to have so many buffs of each path, and then they'll get triggered, and you'll get a special buff from them. That's what's really making me do a lot of the stupid stuff that I'm doing right now. Oh yeah, so I'll do an occurrence instead this time, just to show you the difference.
Oh, you doing that one thing?
Upon entering combat, elite bosses domains games each successive. However, upon entering an occurrence, reward, or adventure. Okay, so that's fine. All right. So these have these paintings. And usually a bunch of long text, and then want to follow the trend and give it a try. Insert 200. You have psychological trauma when it comes to lottery type products. It's literally a play on the gacha system. We're playing a gacha, so we'll do the gacha. Fuck it. Fuck it. I lost everything. I got fucked. Just go home, I guess. Obtain a blessing related Kiro stage leaf robe. Yeah, literally. Yeah, I literally have 0 money now. Great.
Based on combat analysis, this guy's tough. All's revealed. Let's rock. Careful without a trace. Stars of fortune favor us. You stepped out of line. Do your worst, Master Fox. I decide the rules of the game.
Yeah, so she has 2 ult charges. If you look near her thing, she's got 2 little dots that show up. So really what you want to do is kind of hang on to them. Oh shit, my character died. Thank God I have How. How resurrects.
How many times did How resurrect?
Once per battle.
That's like little dragon.
Yeah, but How will only do it once you get her to Eidolon 2. And she has to have her buff active.
Little dragon resurrect.
No, I know Bailu does. Unfortunately, Bailu's just overall sustain is just really low. She's not a very good healer anymore.
I have the combo.
Well, yeah, they give her to you for free.
Do your worst, Master Fox. I decide the rules of the
Luoka. Yeah, Luoka's decent. He just got a buff recently. You should have gotten How. They gave her to us for free recently. Oh yeah, so you only have the one. Yeah.
Do your worst, Master Fox. That's the rules of the game. The game is fixed. The thicker the hair, the harder they hit. Haven't you heard? By the fantasy outside myself.
Yeah, yeah, where they changed what you can fail on.
Do your worst, Master
Uh,
Fox.
I just got when I was going for Evanesca, I've never gotten Himiko, and I failed one of my 50/50s on her. God damn, that was 16 mil. All right.
I was like, you. I was like, I want you.
Oh, that would be terrible at this point in time. That would that would be the big gamble. You'll see it here in a second, Trek. Shining Trapezoidian die. Replace all curios currently in possession, including this curio, with random ones. That's all these little weird buffs that I've been getting throughout this whole thing. It would replace all of them. Yeah. I am not grabbing that. Yeah, there's another one that's even worse than that, where it's all the blessings that I have, which are like the actual stat buffs that I need to make my other things go off. It'll get rid of those and replace all those. That one's dangerous. But if you do it, it completes your collection, so you should at least in one playthrough at least do it once, so you at least get it for your collection. But it sucks when I have a run going as well as I do right now. I don't want to fuck it like that. So I usually will grab it at the beginning of a run and then just try to fix it. Because the point of doing this too is when I finish this, it'll create a save file, and I can use this save file of what I've done on this run to then farm relics for my characters afterwards. Correct. Yep. But they like once a week they redo this, so it just reset today. Um, where you can get some currency and get some stuff to be able to do this for free, and you can play this game as many times as you want, but to actually get some other things out of it other than just the summoning currency, like the artifacts, you have to use your energy in the game. But this is like Fate, where I have never wanted for energy in this game. I did when the game first came out, but they've fixed it to where it's never a problem anymore. I always have enough energy to farm for whatever I want to do. The bath scene? No. No, I don't think I did. That was 75 mil. Sorry, I just hit 75 mil. That was wild. Yeah, no, it was funny. Yeah, Vanessa just hit 75 mil on one of her hits. Holy shit! I don't think I've ever hit that high.
That's when they when they do their relation and they get the fortune to me.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I literally just did Amphorius right when this expansion came out. Like I was all the way back in patch 3.1. Like I was at the very beginning when 4.0 came out. I was in 3.1. And so I basically had to, for your reference, Trek, I was probably just getting to maybe like the middle of the dawn, or I would say, so Dawn Trail would be our current one. I would say I was maybe getting to the middle of Endwalker. Actually, where Allie is an Endwalker, I would say I was probably right around where I was in Elpis in this game when Dawn Trail came out. That's where I was at in this game for how little I had played it because I didn't really care much for Emporius. Um, so when this came out, I really wanted to play this one, but I know that this game it's like it would be like me skipping Endwalker and going right to Dawn Trail. Like you just there's not something story wise you should do. So I was like, all right, I'll sit down and I'll get through it. And yeah, the first half of it was really rough, but then like the back half got so good. And the music, holy shit. Holy fucking shit. When I was when you have you finished all of Amphorius or Elise?
Yes, I did. Yep.
So when I was fucking fighting the sky and the big ass fucking bird and then literally the platform falls down partway through the fucking fight, and so you're having to fight it on this fucking platform, and then you think you kill it, and so you're running, but because you killed it, literally the sky is falling, and you're fucking having to sprint out of there because literally everything's collapsing around you, but it gets fucking corrupted by the mud, and so you have to sprint out and then fight it as you're trying to leave. And right as the bitch in the song goes, "Whoa!" Like I was on Archer, like bow after bow after bow after bow after bow after I am the bone of my sword, steel is my body and bone is my flesh. I have created over 1,000 blades. Like he's saying that as the whole song's going in the back, and I just let him do it. I let him say the whole speech, popped his ult, and then did 3 more bow attacks. Like that was wild. It was definitely some of the most fun I've had on this game, and it is that this is one of those games where I'm like, yeah, I understand. Like, if you don't like gotchas, I get it. Like, don't play it. If you just like JRPGs, fucking play this game. The story is so good, and they are so good to their players where you'll never have to spend a dime, and you'll get a lot of what you want. Like I because I had not played Amphorius, and I knew Evanesca was coming out. I had enough to roll on Dahlia and get her, and then roll. I had 200 rolls saved up, which was enough to get Evanesca twice and her weapon. And I didn't spend a dime. I haven't spent a dime on this game at all. I'll spend it when the Fate stuff comes out, but like I was prepared to spend money on it, but the game was like, here. And Kimmy has been rolling like just barely, not even getting her 50 to her 50/50s, and they're just giving her characters. Like this game is so giving, you don't have to actually spend any money, but the story is like I did not expect that I was actually going to get teary-eyed in Amphorius, and I did. And I didn't think I was going to care about any of those characters, but I really really fell for Cyrene at the end of that mem. And I I didn't think I was gonna like Mem because it was this pink little companion character, and then it like actually was really fucking had really funny fucking dialogue, and was like shitting on the other characters, and I was like, oh okay, like this isn't another stupid Paimon. And then the mem was getting a little old, and then eventually in the story she just starts talking normal, and I'm like, oh thank God. So it like the Amphorius just genuinely got better as it was going, and then once you found out like what was really happening this whole fucking time, I was like, oh man, like it hit at the end. It really hit some heavy emotions. I will say I still think oh, and then the fucking kick to the balls with Firefly at the fucking patch right before this one. What the fuck? I was bawling. Literally like a fucking baby when they're like, "Oh yeah, your happy memory isn't true because we wanted you to not have to worry about her going to this world, so we fucked with your memories so you wouldn't remember her fucking dying so that you could go on to this next challenge with a clear mindset." Fuck you. Literally, they took my favorite character Treyarch and gave you like this really happy ending with her in the last like expansion. And we're like, oh yeah, it's cool, fireworks, and this is all fun and great, and she gets to look like she's in a schoolgirl outfit because she wants to live in a school, and it's all happy ending, and she'll be okay. And then you finish Amphorius, and they go and they're like, oh hey, this lady shows up, and she's like Alrod demon mommy, like, and she shows up and she's part of these record keepers that are most record keepers are there to preserve memories. She's part of these ones that like take your memories, but she was hired to take your memories of this so that when you went into that expansion you wouldn't be the expansion was going to be really hard on the character, and it was at the very end, and you were gonna have to make some really hard decisions, and they didn't want the loss and worry over this other character to affect what was going to happen, because they knew that they have a this group has a script of the future of what will happen, and if things are happen in a particular way, these other things will happen. And so they were like, if he goes into this with this mindset, this will end up badly. So we have to make sure that he doesn't remember this, so that when he goes to go do this, he will be of clear mind, so that it will be the 1% chance of success will actually occur. But we weren't ever supposed to get them back, but the lady who took them was like, nah, I'm going to do my own thing. Like, I'm going to give them back to him because I think he should have them. They're his. And so she gives them back to us, and you find out that my favorite character and she's favorite character in this game, you find out that, oh no, like they are actually dying and they are not in a good state, and it is very touch and go for them right now, and they may not be able to make it. Yeah, it's fucking rough.
I forgot. I had other Amphorius characters too. I have the other healer, Hyacinth,
Yeah,
and I have the one with the sea.
high ceilings. Yeah,
Yep.
where her stomach is actually water. Yeah, she's really good. I need her for my dot team, but I don't really care much for the character.
And my Cyrene. Cyrene is the one that I really wanted after the.
Yeah, she's She will be at the beginning of the next patch, and I really want to roll for her, but since Fate's coming out afterwards, I don't think I can.
Because you have certain characters in your party, buffs them?
Yes, she buffs them, and then some characters she actually breaks. She which is funny because, so like Maide, she breaks. Her and Maide can't be in the same team, and I think she also breaks Blade. It's people that have that self-rejuvenating, like self-damaging abilities. She breaks those characters, which is funny because she's coming out with Blade, the new version.
Oh yeah, that's because caught up in the story yet?
I finished. I just finished it yesterday. Oh, speaking of Firefly.
Oh yeah, I think it's
All's revealed in the fight.
the new Blade is coming out.
Oh shit. I wasn't paying attention to my skills. Oh well.
Stars of fortune favor us.
This is the final boss of the thing I'm doing right now.
Fortune favors the bold. Make your move.
Yeah. Effectively.
As easy as that. People always say that the will of heaven can't be overtaken. But I
Correct. Yeah.
to observe the heavens with my divination. Do your worst, Master Fox.
At some point they might, like Genshin did, but it's not a thing that they normally do in these games. Yeah, soon. I've kind of stopped playing Genshin. I have a bunch of rolls saved up for when Alice comes out, but they do not treat their players well. And so because of that, I prefer to go where I'm appreciated, which would be this and ZZZ. Yeah, which is funny. All their sister games treat their fans better, but like Genshin won't even adopt some of the quality of life things that these games have. Even like the energy reservoirs that both this and ZZZ has would be a huge quality of life update, and they don't.
Do your worst, Master Fox.
I tried it. I know Xander got really into it, but when I realized that your rolls don't carry over from banner to banner, I stopped playing.
Do your worst.
I have downloaded that. I haven't played it very much. I have seen some crazy shit people are doing in that game, though. It's just Grand Theft Auto. At some point. Whoa! Wait a minute. Trek, look at that when that pops up on your screen and tell me what number that was. It was really big. Oh, it was just 12 million. Okay. It looked like it was like 1,200 or 120 million. $28 million.
Do your worst, Master Fox.
29 mil.
I just started.
Yeah, I mean, it just came out like a week or so ago.
From now on, address me as the Galactic Twin Cleaver. Raging whirlwind. Your moment to shine. Light it up. Right now. Stage is yours.
You stepped out of line. The game is fixed. The pinker the hair, the harder they hit.
Yeah, so now I have a save file that I did this.
What's crazy is that they were consistently selling for around 21 million for a while, and then someone sold one for 42 and 35, and now they're hovering around 30 mil.
Yeah, so these are my current save files, and then in 98 days and 20 hours, it'll wipe my save files, and I have to make new ones. And you can only have 4 save files. Yeah. And then because of everything I did, there's a level up tree that they have that you can go and work through. And then there's a weekly period stuff that you can get where it's like summoning currency and rolls and other items.
Those look like lottery tickets, but not as good for rolling on items that you need, like purple character or something.
Yeah.
Instead of having to go into that way, just press the button and it's the coin. Oh, what's that?
For the first time ever, or at least I actually bought like the super duper premium battle pass.
Yeah, I bought the, I didn't buy the battle pass, I bought, what was it, the 4...
Yeah. Yeah, that gives you 5 rolls and you log with a daily login.
And it gives you like 90,
Our hairs breadth apart. Only the heart can judge.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted the icon that you got for the battle pass this time around. Plus, you get some stuff to craft the really high-end light cones. Um,
Do I want to switch my character to relation yet? Let's do those now. Just after elation. What would be after elation?
like, like, like you mean? Hold on. You mean like? Oh yeah, you're talking about like what god route stuff or would we get? Um,
Yeah, we're already on elation. Current expansion right now. And Remembrance was Amphorius. Penacony was Harmony. The
oh yeah, Trek. The Holy Grail is literally right here. And then I have Shiro's crests, summon crests right here. And then on the other side, I have Saber's scabbard. Yeah. I think there's a space where you can. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, so there's a cool thing that they added to the game where you can see where you can get the current amount of summon currency from. And so it shows you how much is left or if you've completed them 100%. And like the old systems that I was doing, the old roguelikes, they still have in the game. They're just not the primary thing. So like I can go back to them and still do them, and they're still like when I go to look at it, uh, it still says that like I have quite a bit of summon currency left in those to do. Like I have over 2,250 summon currency, which is like almost like 15 rolls each.
roll around, and you get like those 5 free, not free, but these paid up on your.
Yeah, the shop ones, yeah. Unfortunately, so 12 days, 18 hours. I think this banner will end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, the banner will literally just end right before the next patch comes out. Because the banner, I think, ends on the 31st, and the reset is at the first on the 1st for that, which sucks. What should I name my live stream for the event? Because it's a live stream event.
Name it, Dreams Lively.
Cool.
I was gonna say either that or Encyclopedia Dramatica.
It's a weird little auto battle minigame.
My turn.
Because those are the old ones that are impossible to get now. You can only buy them off the Mog station, but that individual version of that item is unobtainable, even on the Mog station. They have a version of it, just like the die and stuff, but it's a little different. But yeah, that's why. Those are the same ones that I have outside of my personal house. But you can just buy the same ones off the Mog Station, as well as the ones that they just released are the same size. They just have a few more branches on them. So there's literally no reason to ever do that now.
I think the old ones, like the old ones, were like hittable or something before they made them unhittable.
Correct. Yeah, all old event items used to be sellable and tradable, and then I think after Realm Reborn, they made all of them like specifically locked to that event.
Are made to be broken.
Watch this awesome move! Fancy a coffee?
Fighting is meaningless.
Like people have their
Yeah, that was very good.
was watching
What were you watching? Oh, Fairy Tale. Yeah, yeah, I know what it is. I just didn't hear what you said the first time. Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
Are made to be broken.
Watch this awesome move!
Not a big fan of this event. I think it's boring. I also don't really. I don't usually like auto battling in something that I have to be paying attention to. I like to do my own fights. Like I like that there's auto battle in this game for farming, but other than that, I never use it. I will only ever auto battle if I'm farming for materials or something, and that's about it. Everything else I do my own fights because I want to enjoy the game. I built these characters. I want to be able to play with them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I literally saw there was a clip of Alice talking about how she has to keep an eye on like Albedo and everybody that's over there, but she doesn't say Klee. And there's a response option to say, well, what about Klee? And she's like, yeah, what about Klee? She's the bestest, most perfect girl in the entire world. Why would I ever need to keep an eye on her? And you're like, yeah, yeah, sure. Sure, she's a super innocent child that explodes literally windmills.
Full of fun, of course.
You made them very creamy.
I didn't mean to.
They're like almost liquidy. That's concerning. Um, I would say some more salt. Kimmy has me taste her food when she's cooking it. And it was mashed potatoes. No.
Are made to be broken. Survive or be destroyed. There is no choice.
I think they taste fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
It'll be nice.
Maybe a smidge more pepper, and that's about it.
Okay. I'm gonna be putting it out here now.
Okay. My food's gonna be here in a minute.
Are made to be broken. Survive or be destroyed. There is no choice.
Oh. That's cool that it's playing the song.
Stand down.
My food will be. Truck, are you back? I'll be going to get food here in a second.
A sharp side needs target.
Aim of land down.
All right, food is here. I will be back.